So I found this problem in my game, where when I point my flashlight at an object, the shadow of the object looks really weird. From this perspective, it looks like a 2D image, like it's not being cast at the surfaces behind it. After looking up this problem, I found this post on Reddit, where some guy found this same issue on a game called Stalker. You can see it looks exactly like how mine does. What I found funny about this post, however, is the comments. This guy says, "This is how a headlamp looks in real life. I'm not joking." And then the guy who posted the problem responded with, "Gaslighting from fanboys is insane." Some other guy said, "The flashlight is not casting real-time shadows. They are using a trick that gives the fake illusion of shadows." Now what some people here are thinking is that this is a visual bug, and that the shadow is actually just a 2D image behind the object. But if I go back to my game and show you, you can see the shadow is actually being cast properly. But it just looks terrible from this perspective. So what is going on here? Is it true what this guy said about headlamps? Or are we missing something to make the shadows look good? Now I don't have a headlamp nor a flashlight to see how this would look in real life, so I decided to look at how other games do this instead. In Resident Evil 7, you can see the shadows are barely visible. I did manage to find a spot on the map where we can actually see the shadow. As you can see, it also looks very weird in this game. Then I moved on to Dying Light to try this. I struggled really hard to find a place with visible shadows in here, but in the end I found these buckets, and in here the shadows do actually look good. But hold on a second, my light is supposed to be going this way, but the shadow is going this other way. What's going on here? After some more testing, I finally figured it out. When I look at the wall over there, the light seems to be centered, but when I get closer, you can see it shifts to the right, and then it snaps back. Shifting the light's position to the right seems to be how they're fighting against the weird shadows. I looked around and found this other spot in the map. You can see the shadow looks pretty good in here too, but if I look at it at a specific angle, the light snaps back to the center, and the shadow hides behind the object. And as you can see, with the light being centered, the shadows look weird again. If any of you owns a headlamp, let me know. Is this how shadows are supposed to look?